From the Georgia Governor's Honors Program web design class,
It's a show with crap.
I have these memories from when I was little. They're like freeze-frame vignettes, like a diorama that you'd see in a museum. Silent, still. One is me wedged between the toilet and the radiator. Outside the door, my mom is saying something while my stepfather unscrews the hinges. I'd locked myself in the bathroom because I didn't want to go to school. Another is just darkness. I was locked in the basement of that school to cure my fear of the dark. In another, I'm sitting outside of that school on a cracked concrete stoop that spills out into a dilapidated street in downtown Albany. I'm in first grade and my mouth is open in a scream while out-of-work men watch from across the street. You see, there had been a screaming contest in my school and I'd been too embarrassed to try. And so my punishment was to sit outside alone and scream all day. I'm in New York, and one of the things that I did yesterday was to drop off a book to someone who had finished their finishing stamp. In it, there are instructions to think of something that you're ready to forgive yourself for, to forgive someone else for, or just ready to let go of. Then you write it down, and you stamp it, and you let it go. There's many more of those vignettes, hands around my throat, forced to walk by angry dogs to cure my fear of angry dogs. I had the misfortune of being bullied by my teachers, and I've carried that around as a fear and a hate. That book will be passed around among you until the end of September, when I'd like it returned back to me. I haven't written anything in it yet, but if you could, please save me some space. I know that many children go through far worse circumstances than mine, but my experience of it was still terrifying. But I also think it's time to let it go, to forgive the people that gave me those vignettes. I think that's what my finishing stamp is for. What's yours for?
I used to have this dream when I was younger. It was me walking along a path towards a huge mountain of poop, and it was swirled up like whipped cream. And there were red umbrellas with white polka dots along the path, and I'd always be walking with a white maggot and a blue beetle. We'd walk together up the mountain of poop, and I would be struggling in these big rubber boots, big yellow rubber boots, and the maggot and the beetle would just be walking beside me having no troubles, and I'd get really scared because I'd start sinking into the poop.